but there is a soft power. So this small country can offer some tools for making its voice louder than it would should be in relation with its importance in terms of size of the economy and population. The second pillar that I would like to comment is what I call the horizontal relationship. And for that I mean a basic principle. Governments are not anymore with a monopoly on the foreign relations side. The bilateral relationship is not conducted to governments. Increasingly, the whole society is relating with the American society by their own. They don't really need as much as in the past the government. The cities connect themselves. I receive mayors all the time. Companies, business, they have this framework, economic framework with the FTA. The civil society, universities, NGOs. I receive all the time people from Chilean NGOs raising money here. Some of them are very, very important in the Latin American context. Hogar de Cristo, Coaliquiem, they are admired in Washington how they conduct the way of non-profit organizations raising money. Political parties, they connect themselves. So the government is not conducting in a monopolistic way the relationship. I explained to the foreign minister, Alfredo Moreno, and I said, Alfredo, we don't have the money, we don't have the decisions, we don't have tools for. He says, well, it's exactly what I feel. We are looking for opportunities. Foreign ministry is devoted to find opportunities to connect. In itself, the foreign ministry doesn't have the monopoly, this strategic role for conducting relationships. Those are increasingly, in my opinion, with a line on the society as a whole, because we have open societies. The third pillar, I would say, is what I call strategic relationship. Although we don't have the monopoly of this relationship, we in constitutional law we explain that foreign relations are a part that the government can't give to private parties, which is something that it will never resign. Although we got that, we don't have the monopoly. We still have in this relationship a criteria of strategic value. The principle here is that for both countries, the relationship is strategic still. For Chile, what's the strategic role of the American, the U.S. in Chile? And I would say that since our golden objective is becoming a developed country during this decade, President Piñera is repeating that all the time. When I first heard that he was a candidate, I said, this is crazy. We are a poor country. We don't believe that. We are suspicious to those kind of dreams. The same when he promised to regain growth and create jobs, we were thinking, well, for what? And now we believe that. After the miners, after the figures, why not becoming a developed country, the first Latin American country before this decade ends? And for that goal, in economic terms, they define that they say, well, achieving to a per capita income of $22,000, we are now at $15,000, and growing at a 6% rate with good policies on the distribution of income, keeping the social network. We could reach that by 2018, overcoming totally poverty. And the U.S. is invest more in education, on science and technology, on bringing more people in a more inclusive relationship, for teaching English to public students. Only 5% of our students speak English. It's a very poor rate for a country that wants to be global and to keep that strength. We need to address a more sophisticated agenda that is not the old one. When I first talked to President Piñera, I said, what are my instructions? And he said, well, open markets, good, but energy, environment, science and technology, innovation. And I think that's the agenda that the US can help us to promote. We have examples on that. The new program has been a STAR program for entrepreneurship. It's called Startup Chile. It's promoted by the Ministry of the Economy. And we're bringing entrepreneurs from the US. We're putting a subsidy of $40,000, and we brought them to Chile. And let them the opportunity to open their companies and make business with those ideas. And the Chilean government is subsidizing that. We have an agreement when President Obama visited Chile. We signed 8 agreements. 2 of them were on education, 1 of them education of English. We are committed to bring 200 English teachers, native English teachers to public schools. Minister Lavín is working hard on that. We need to teach more English. I am particularly satisfied with an agreement on a blue-collar worker exchange. The ITA, the International Trade Administration, from the Secretary of Commerce, under Secretary Sanchez, helped a lot on that. Bringing Chilean blue-collar workers to American companies to give them an internship for 6 months, letting them know about the competitive environment, the language, management techniques. And the other way too, receiving on our leading mining and agricultural and wine companies, American workers. We are pushing that agreement in action because we believe that the strategic relationship is connected with the idea of including more people to this relationship. And that's the reason why we're putting Chile on the list for the visa waiver program. The visa is an incredible barrier for Chileans coming to the US. There's a segment of Chileans that have the money for paying for a ticket, dream with coming to the US, but never gonna get a visa because the immigration law has an assumption that any applicant is an immigrant, and the burden of the proof is on the applicant trying to convince the American government that it's not an immigrant. So we are close with them. We are celebrating agreements for exchange of information. We have measure taken on the e-passport. It needs to be a biometric passport. Some policies on the borders, and then the rejection rate of the visa needs to fall down a little bit more, and probably within 2 years we're going to be admitted to that. We have calculations that the 160,000 flights that are today placed between the US and Chile are going to double with that achievement. Miami people are happy with that because there's so many Chileans wanting to spend money on Disney World. This is the first step for having a Chilean interested on the US and coming back for studying after that and opening their minds. We have several examples on this strategic relationship on how to face disasters in agricultural thing, a systems approach. That means bringing USDA people to Chile to certify their fruit so that fruit comes to the US as an American without the requirements that are blocking exports. In nuclear security issues, in health issues, I have plenty of stories to tell you about how interesting it's becoming the relationship as a strategic one. For the U.S., why is we can call strategic the bilateral relationship for the U.S.? And I would say because the United States is interested in promoting its principles: democracy, human rights, open economy, and respect for the rule of law. Chile is a good example to promote those values in the region, in the world, in the international forum, and we are receiving that kind of invitations all the time. For example, the American government wanted Chile to co-sponsor a resolution regarding Iran with a special rapporteur on human rights. Chile never co-sponsored a resolution, only voted against or failed. And this time, Chile decided to co-sponsor that resolution. So showing some kind of leadership there. We are receiving invitations from different things regarding Syria, in the OIS, in the UN, in the Organization of International Health. And I'm not an expert on multilateral organizations, but I can tell you that the U.S. is highly interested in inviting Chile to become a more vocal leader on those principles. And Chile, keeping its autonomy, its sovereignty, is going to probably take some of those invitations, depending on case-by-case analysis. So I would say that is strategic too for the U.S. And I'm happy that we can have a win-win relationship. For finishing these remarks, I'm happy that we already have a whole network of cooperation things with the U.S. What we call trilateral cooperation on security issues, on police training, on institutional building with Central American countries, with El Salvador, with Paraguay. The State Department is very interested in putting Chile on a leadership role to helping third countries. On economic perspective, something that relates us here, we have the TPP, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, a platform to the Asia ring, Pacific ring to the Asia. Chile founded that group, the P4. Now other countries are joining. Japan wants to join. The US is on board. Negotiations are going on, and probably on the early month of 2012 we will have a treaty of 9 countries with high standards for economic integration. Chile has already agreements with 8 of those 9 countries. I told you that we are the freest country in the world, so we are already there. But for Chile, it has a value of uniforming rules and reducing the complexity of having 9 treaties by their own. We have some, with the FTA, we have some hopes of tariff acceleration. Today, 95.4% of our products enter into the American market with 0 tariff. And by 2015, we will have 100% of our products without any quotas. But we want to accelerate that, and we're working this year for why not